Hello, friends. This is Brian. And right now, I am going to be making a Quopi video. I've got a lot of questions on Quopi, so I'm going to try to do a video here that's going to answer most everybody's questions. Now, a lot of times I do a lot of planning ahead of time. I create outlines and sometimes even create a script. But this is really just kind of like off the top of my head. In fact, all I've got here is the Quopi website, and I've got a folder here with some graphics in it that I'm going to try to make some sense out of here. So here we go. Um, very, very rough, but hopefully this is going to help you out. So today, Quopi did 4.43% based on four trades they made in these specific stocks. So they did really, really good with NVIDIA. 3.69% gain in just that one trade, which is helping kind of boost this up to 4.43% today. They very often get, 0.35, 0.48. They normally get a lot of those results daily. So we do see a lot of, like 1.5 to 2.5% days. I believe this is my most recent one here. So, with Quopi, we see 1.63, 1.85, 3.91. That was a very good day. A lot of wonderful things happened with my business that day because people got really excited. They really, really boosted up their staking. 1.59, 2.34. So what you're seeing is Monday through Friday in this general time frame. That's when the New York Stock Exchange is open, and that is when this bot is trading. So one of the questions I get, people say they log in and they see status offline, and they wonder why that says status offline. Well, everything in here is based on the New York Stock Exchange. This countdown clock is right now offline, but it's counting down to the time when it's going to be online, which is when the New York Stock Exchange is actually trading. So this clock here, okay, this countdown timer, everything, all the time frames and everything associated with Quopi is based on Eastern time zone, New York City, which is where the New York Stock Exchange is. Okay, so the trading hours are between 9:30 to 1600, which is 4 p.m. Eastern. Okay, that is when this. It's only that time slot is when this is going to say online. So all of these trades that you see, okay, all of these trades that you see here are all based on trades that were made during the New York Stock Exchange when it was online. It's only like 7.5 to 8 hours a day. It's not a lot of time, but that's where all this profit is coming from. Okay, another thing, you can have multiple stakes in here. I've had up to seven. Right now I have six. Okay, but you can have all these stakes in here going all the time. They've got some new charting that I don't really know that one as well. Um, but this one here is completed. Okay, I do have one that completed all through the 30 trading days. It made 63% in those 30 trading days. So this point one B&B has already been paid back to me. I've already withdrawn it. Okay, so that's fully been through the system for 30 trading days. It's already out. I've got six other stakes right now that are going through the 30-day process. So I got two at 25, and I just want to show you, you can be in all these different cryptos. I've got this one in Tron. I've got this one in BNB. I've got this one in USDT. And I've got, most of mine are in BNB. But you can be in all these different cryptos. Okay, so you can be in Bitcoin, you can be in USDT, you can be in Dogecoin, you can be in Litecoin, you can be in Tron, you can be in BNP, and you can even be in XRP. So you can get involved. It's around $10. Okay, it's going to vary a little bit up or down. Bitcoin, I believe, is about $14. I believe BNB and Doge are kind of around $8, and probably pretty similar for Litecoin and Tron and XRP as well. So USDT is exactly $10. I believe Bitcoin is around $14. But when you go in here, okay, what you want to do is you want to click this little button, and then you want to click to stake your funds. And then if you select Bitcoin and then you want to click outer wallet, it's going to tell you the minimum. Okay, so then you just got to go to a calculator and figure out how much the value of 0.0005 Bitcoin is, and just have at least that much. Or um, they also have a way where you can put in the USD amount, and it'll do the calculations for you. But once you select the crypto that you want to be in, okay, and then choose outer wallet here. So you can only use the platform balance when you actually have balance over on where I was showing you earlier, where I have those coins. It's going to take the balance out of that. So if you don't have a balance there, you have to choose outer wallet. Okay. And then you can put the amount of crypto that you want to stake. This I'll explain later, but I think the default is that it's checked. So, then you click stake right here. So it needs to have a number there. So let's put in $15 because I know that's enough. That's at least higher than the minimum. Um, we'll click stake, and then it's going to give you an address. Okay, so you can use that with a QR code, or you can come down here and copy the address. Okay, this address here is going to be the same as this one, but this is where you're going to then want to send the crypto. So it's going to be the same way for all the cryptos. Okay, I don't have to go through each one and explain. I'm just explaining the Bitcoin one, but they're all going to be very, very similar to this process. Um, with your wallet, you can use the QR code, or you can use this. If you need to copy all that, just click copy down here. And you want to make sure that this is the amount that they receive. So if your exchange or your wallet charges a fee, you want to make sure that you've got that fee covered as well, so that they get at least that minimum, and then they can start that contract. So what's going to happen right now? You don't have There's nothing to click really, okay, on this page. So the system is just kind of waiting for you to send the crypto, and then once you've sent the crypto, you can come back here and look, and this wait for confirmation will start to turn to pending, I believe. And then you'll just kind of see it'll say pending, pending, pending. It usually takes, pretty quick, and it doesn't have to go through that many confirmations. And then you will see that you have a stake here. And then once you have a stake, you can view details on it, and it'll give you beautiful every day kind of a breakdown of what happened. Um, Usually, what's happening is the amounts are coming in. Now, let's say this one here is a point 0.8 BNB. Okay, it's been in 10 trading days. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 times where I have received my, incoming my incoming earnings. Okay, it tells you the date and the time that this happened. Okay, so you can kind of look at here. This one's happening, and this is going to be Eastern time zone, 24-hour clock. Um, so you just kind of calculate that to your time zone. You'll know when that's happening every day. But you can see it happens pretty, close to the same time, 38, 39, 40. This is happening right around the same time every day. So you can kind of know that, okay, that's about the time that this comes in. It'll tell you what the amount is that's coming in, okay, and it's based on the earnings. So I haven't got the 4.43% yet. Okay, that'll come. That'll come at 08, 38 in the morning Eastern time tomorrow. Okay, that'll come at that time. Now, out of that 4.43%, when that comes in, they will take a 5% fee. They're running this whole thing off of this 5% fee. This is the only fee they take. Okay, so it's not on the incoming deposit, it's not on your withdrawals. It's only on the daily earnings, okay? Money wasn't yours until they gave it to you. They're just going to take a 5% performance off of that. This is the best program, okay? The other companies, they run with a lot higher margins. Quopi only takes a 5% off right here, and and then they give you all the rest of it, and then it'll show either pending or completed. They complete really fast. So if you catch it at pending, you're just clicking really fast and looking at things. But But that's basically what'll happen for each and every one of the stakes. So as soon as you have at least $2, um, it's a little bit higher for crypto or a little bit higher for Bitcoin because I have not been able to withdraw this $2.48. But like this one here, I could withdraw as long as you have, and Litecoin, I probably could withdraw. In fact, we can check into that. I must have just gotten a Litecoin commission because somebody must have just deposited some more Litecoin. But the Doge, I don't have a Doge stake and a Litecoin stake, and I don't have an XRP stake. And so if I get crypto, and I also don't have a Bitcoin stake. So if I get crypto in some of these where I don't have a stake, it's because I earned a referral commission. Okay. So now what's kind of nice about that on the referral side is it's not a really super high referral. It's only 5%, but it comes in when somebody makes an initial deposit. Okay. So what's nice about that is they fund that out of the 5% that they take out in the performance fee too. So they're running this out of 5% and they're paying us referral out of that 5% too. So they're not really taking a lot from us to run this program. I believe they're being very, very generous. Now, most of the passive actually goes to you directly. So there isn't a whole lot for a referral program. So this doesn't have a huge referral program. If it did, I'd be promoting it like crazy. But it doesn't have a huge, super huge referral program. Okay, so people ask me about stakes. You can have more than one. So you can create another stake. Like I could create a stake right directly out of this 6392. I wouldn't have to withdraw it and have it be somewhere and then send it back. I could loop this right into a stake. All I would have to do is click this here and then stake funds. And then instead of selecting outer wallet, because this means it's coming from somewhere else, I would do the platform balance. So I'd have to come in here and select tether because that's what that is. And it should tell me, okay, so if I click platform balance, it tells me what my balance is. So I can just copy and paste that in here and create a stake. And that would happen instantaneously. It happened right away if I did it out of the platform balance. Okay, just takes a couple confirmations if you do it from an outer wallet, but that's kind of what people are familiar with because they don't have any money in here yet. They're trying to create some money in here, so they have to bring some in from an outer wallet. But this is really really good. They do have a Telegram group, so you're welcome. Let's see if I can find out where that Telegram group is. You might have to go to the main website. That might be logging me out. But you might have to go to the main website here. That's the login page. So there is a white paper you can read. I don't know if that one's super exciting. They do have another one. They got a couple different. One of them says like quarter two presentation. I think that one's actually a better PDF if you're into reading PDFs. Um, they're going to have an app soon. That'll be exciting. But if you do see an app, be very, very careful. If you do see an app, it's probably not the official. I'm going to say it's definitely not the official Quopi app. They're going to be making, so make sure you get links and you follow links only directly from the company. Don't follow other people because they probably have something that's going to just steal money from you. There's a lot of scams out there. You got to be very, very careful. But here is the Telegram link on the main homepage. Okay, so here's how you get into the Telegram. They do have other things. They've got a TikTok, they've got a Twitter, they've got a Discord, they do have a Medium blog, but although they're blogging right off their main page now. Okay, so the blog has gone away from Medium to their main page, and then they've got a Git book. The Git book, I believe, is like support material, like questions and answer kind of thing. Here's that presentation PDF. This is a better PDF to read than the white paper. But they do have some tutorials and some different things on this Git book as well as that presentation PDF. But some of these other links are not very active. Like the Medium, they've abandoned that completely. The Discord is not very active. Twitter, I don't think they've tweeted for months. And I don't have TikTok, so I don't know what they're doing on TikTok. But the Telegram group is really where kind of where you want to be. That one's active. There's posting every day. Everybody's all excited. So if you really want to stay up on the community, I highly recommend the Telegram group. And then this one is mainly like resources that'll kind of help you answer some questions and so forth. Or you could ask me, but if you're going to ask me questions, please reach out to me on WhatsApp. Um, so you can get in here, you can read the blog um, under latest updates here. So okay, so they want you to be careful about fake websites. They've got fake apps and fake, because they're so successful, they got people out there trying to mimic them. And I've had people say that, well, Quopi does this and this and this. Well, they're talking about one of the fake websites. They're not talking about the actual Quopi. They're talking about somebody who's just trying to copy them. So there is some, FUD out there. There's some fake stuff. There's some scam artists trying to copy, and they're detracting away from the success that we're having in Quopi. So make sure you're going to the right website. You're going to the right Telegram group, and that you're getting it off of their blog. Always just make sure that you're getting the source of your information from the right place. And that'll be a great deal toward keeping you safe in this crypto environment. But they've got the branch office in Hong Kong. They celebrated Juneteenth back in June. So they do have some excellent blog articles that you can get involved with and read and see what the company is doing. I thought they had another link to the blog somewhere, but once you're in the blog, you're going to find that they've got a lot more articles about a whole bunch of things. In fact, I'm going to click in there once. I'll click on this link. It says read more. Okay, so once you do this, you're kind of in the blog. It's quopi.ai/news. That's their blog. So they want you to be aware of fake apps. Here they announced that XRP was being added as a coin in the program. They've also got so this is when they announced that this is when they're going away from the Medium blog to their homepage. But this is back in May they added Doge, so they back in May they added Tron. So they've been doing updates and things all along here, and you can see that kind of thing going here on the blog. So it's really easy to sign in. I believe you can set up 2FA. I don't really have that set up. My login is pretty easy. Or there is a capture. Okay, maybe I forgot to do this. Orange juice. But it is pretty easy to get in here. Just do that, then click sign in. And then basically all you need to do then is know how to deposit and how to withdraw. The withdrawals are very, very easy. Everything kind of goes off the same button, but you just want to do the withdraw down here. Okay. The only thing I'm really able to withdraw probably is this tether that I've got in there. Okay. But basically, you can withdraw when it's at least $2. Now, like I said, I can't get that $2 and whatever it is of Bitcoin. I can't get that out of here. So Bitcoin's a little bit higher, but the other ones are probably pretty close to $2. I could definitely withdraw, and I can get all of this with no fee. I'll be able to get all of that with no fee. That's really beautiful. None of the other programs that I'm aware of do that. So once you put your receiving address in there, that stays in there for the next time. So I've got my exchange, which I use for most of my businesses. I've got that wallet address in there. So you just want to make sure that the exchange that you're working with or the wallet is still using the same address that you have in there. Especially if you're going to transfer a high amount, I would definitely recommend that you just take that extra little step and make sure, okay, am I still supposed to receive on my exchange at this address? And because if you get the address wrong, you're going to lose crypto, and that's kind of a bad thing. But just take that extra step, make sure the crypto is staying with you. Then you go ahead and click withdraw, and you're going to get it, within a few minutes. It doesn't take that long. It's just whatever. Super X does seem to take longer because they want like a whole bunch of verifications on the blockchain. Uh, so they're like MetaMask. I think is like a couple verifications, and boom, you've got the tokens in your MetaMask for my BNB. I send my BNB to my MetaMask, but so it's just kind of know. Quopi does it basically as fast as they can. Sometimes things take a little longer because they're dealing with the policies of like the MetaMask or Exchange or another wallet or exchange. If it does take a little bit longer, then you may have seen a video on YouTube. Somebody showed a transaction and it basically happened as fast as they refreshed their screen, and you're going, "Well, I'm refreshing my screen and I'm doing all this. I'm waiting a couple minutes." It could be just because of the specific scenario. It is probably not Quopi. It is probably more the wallet or the exchange that you are using, because Quopi is very, very fast. So the only problem I don't have very many problems with Quopi, mostly very positive. If Quopi had a better, deeper paying referral program, I would be more excited about it. So that's the only thing really. You can click on refer there and they'll give you a refer link. You click here to copy it and that's in your clipboard. So now you can paste that. But I've referred 39 members, 19 of those, about half of them have upgraded, and I've referred a little over $4,000 now of personal referral volume. So when you're going down here, I'm going to scroll past that really fast, but I just wanted to cut you to get the general idea that in my list of referrals there, it provided me a username, the country they're in, which is interesting, as well as their email address. So I love that. It's a great way for me to build my email database. It's a great way for me to meet new people. So I have been able to utilize Quopi to kind of grow my influence, grow my reach, and increase the number of people I'm able to talk to and communicate through email on a daily basis. So I really love it for that marketing perspective. It gives you a lot of detail on who your personal referrals are. They come in, which crypto they came in with, which amount they deposited, and all that. And then you get a referral based on that. It tells you all that too. And they don't take a fee off of this. They just give you that 5%. So um, it is really, really pretty fun. I'm really enjoying this business, and things are going pretty well for me. So I'm going to just come jump and take a look here at my pictures. If there's anything, okay, 3.91%. That's on a day we had a pretty good, another pretty good day. I think I just wanted to show in this picture that I had a stake that had gone through 2 days, and maybe explain the fee. So that's probably what the reasoning for bringing out that picture was. This one here is the I've already described. This one here, I think I just on that particular day, I wanted to show my profit balances because I was probably going to do something and wanted to do some training on that. So that's another same day. So I was explaining the 6 stakes I had going on that day. This one here might be interesting. So here's a withdrawal proof. So I was probably on that 722. I was probably going through. I wanted to show my initial profit balances and then the stakes, and then show how I was going to withdraw $3.25 here, $15.89 here, and $5.47 here. It was going to equal all of this in BNB. And okay, so that's what I did do is I withdrew. These are 3 different cryptos. So I put them all in SuperX, converted it to BNB, sent it to my MetaMask. From my MetaMask, sent it here, and it created a staking of this amount. So that one of my BNB stakes is going through from that day. So I just kind of to show what I had done. Excuse me, what I had done at that, and I just unfortunately never got a chance to actually create that video. So here's probably was going to be part of that video also. I probably had 29 people sponsored, 13 upgraded, and had attracted $1,800 of volume on that day. So now my business is even bigger than that. I'm really, really happy. I was going to make a video announcing XRP, and I think I was going to and make another video announcing the mobile app. So unfortunately, I have been kind of gathering a lot of details and so forth to start making videos for Quopi. I just haven't had a chance to really get out there and cut them. And I am sorry that this video is not real fancy like some of my videos that I really want them to be. It's kind of just my desktop and I'm sharing my screen. But what I will do is just kind of cut this video, put it out there, and hopefully this answers a lot of your questions. And get started with Quopi, and we will have a lot of fun. Hope you have a great day. Bye now.